Hello, good day. Welcome back to Salam Media TV. And today we are covering the final game of the quarterfinal setup in the FIFA World Cup 2022 Qatar. So earlier today, there was a surprise. Morocco, they beat Portugal to book themselves into the semifinals of the World Cup, the first African nation to achieve that feat. So that was a huge result, and we are all proud of that Moroccan team. Underdogs, no one really paying them much attention, but they have been consistent and they proved themselves once more. They are in the semifinal now. At the moment, we are covering France versus England as they battle for the final spot into the semifinals, and the winner here will play Morocco. And it's currently 1-1. France scoring early on in the first half, Harry Kane equalizing through a penalty minutes into the second half. So let me just bring up the graphic here quickly for you guys. And before you just bring up this for you. Yeah, so here we go. Once you're in, please hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. If you're an England fan or a French fan, you can let me know you're here. Let me know what you think about the game. How do you think this one will finish? Will England or will France proceed to the semifinals? And Saka there for England with a good attempt on goal. Off his weaker right foot, that is. But we might be looking towards an open game here between France and England, as both teams will go for it. Dembele with a good shot there, blocked. But I personally think if the game is too open, that will play into the hands of France. I think they have a player in Mbappe, I think, which if this game is open and he gets spaces, he will be the side maker. And England here on a break. End of your seat, World Cup. Yeah, one of those. This is probably the best. I think the best tournament I've ever watched. With the World Cup, Euros, Copa Americas. This World Cup has been that World Cup. Another shot on target for Harry Kane there. England, they were initially one of my picks for my finalists. The other pick for me went out yesterday, Brazil, but England, I had them on Brazil to proceed to the finals. So let's see if they can keep at least half my prediction alive. But they're back into the game now, 1-1 after 61 minutes. Both teams will definitely be looking to make a couple change, bring on some fresh legs to try and win this one. I don't think any of these teams want to bring it to extra time. Foden, a good dribble there. He was taken down. But big papa, I think I say World Cup done. Yeah, me know you still have to watch, because you have to watch for cheer for the underdog and for beat the favorites. So our Brazil fans will still be watching World Cup. You know why? Because Argentina is playing, and they'll be watching every Argentina game because they'll be watching to see if a team is going to beat Argentina, so they can say yes. Come on, we all know. Good tackle there from Declan Rice and Griezmann. Goal kick to England. But it has been a game of two halves. Not necessarily. I think England, they came alive after around 10, 15 minutes. They started to, take control of the game to an extent after the concede, and then they carried over that momentum into the second half, and they were rewarded a penalty, which ultimately Harry Kane scored. Yeah, I did. Dancehall trades. Why the pattern still live, because if England win here, every team that won big in the round of 16 would have been knocked out in the quarterfinal. I was telling someone in the last round, they have to be careful how much goal Portugal score. Giroud is down and holding his knee. It's not looking good. And it always happens in football, A team blow away our next team in a knockout game, and the next game come and they cannot find one. It always happen. Always happen. And I said it. Portugal has to be careful that they're scoring too much goals in that game. They wanted one today and couldn't get it. And they were playing a Moroccan team that was missing 3 defensive starters. 2 started, but 1 came off injured early in the second half. So they played a depleted Moroccan team today. A depleted Moroccan team with a lot of players have to be pulled through injury and all of that. So the football gods wanted what they wanted, and that's what happened. But 66 minutes played here. And the game has settled down a little bit compared to 10 minutes ago. I think England now getting that equalizer, they are kind of settling down and trying to keep some possession. Giroud shake it today. Why you say him shake it today? I'm gonna play a quality team, so it's not gonna be as easy. And even the goal that scored, you have to just say is just a good strike. Went straight through Bellingham foot. It was an individual greatness and not necessarily, wonderful play from the team. I just think it's a great strike. Once, more than likely, for the most part, when they take in a shot to goal, if you get it through the first defender that's blocking your legs, always give keepers trouble. So if you're young and you want to be a forward, when you are 1v1 of the defender, or you're setting up for a shot, if you can get that shot through the defender's leg, I'm telling you, by the time the keeper sees it, he can't catch it unless you go really close to him. But Yeah, it was a really good finish from the French midfielder. Portugal was just the point. In what aspect they pressed, they tried, the attack. I mean, I didn't like how in the last 25 minutes they're just throwing the ball in the box like at Burnley. May I watch like a team have so much quality. You have a Bernardo Silva, you have Fernandez, playmaker, and then 51 minutes then put in Ronaldo. You know what I mean? Then put on Leo. I mean, they have so much quality and they kept just throwing the ball in the box like a Burnley may I watch, similar to what Netherlands did. The Netherlands did benefit from it, but I don't think Netherlands have the quality of what Portugal have, and it was disappointing in that aspect for me. But they tried. The Moroccan team just had the spirit and the character to stop them. Morocco haven't conceded through the whole tournament as yet. So I mean, they are playing good as a team and defending well and compact. Yeah, that's true. Um, but I think France would be based on what Mbappe, based on what Mbappe highlighted in the round of 16, and France, they were the ones that rested most of their players, almost the whole team in the last group stage game. I think they walk into this game as, woof, Maguire, hold them, Harry, come on. I mean, I think based on the performances, England they did well, but I don't think they showed that I'm a team that ahead of a lot of teams. Good attempt from Maguire there. Even Mbappe cool. Man them double up over every time get it. But Nico, every top player get that, you know. Every top player get double, especially when you're on form, you get double. Um this is where the players around you come in, you know. We see other top players get that all the time. Yeah, man, look more sorry find it. Yeah, we see it all the time, Nico. So another Mbappe never know. And I think they did say it. They said publicly that a method of them going forward, well, keeping him is to put an extra man over there. But France countered that by allowing Giroud to run back a little bit more to allow Mbappe to stay up front. But that's defensively. But in attack, you're gonna get double all the time. I mean, you're arguably the best player playing right now. So we expect for them just leave you a lot for just play. Even then, if you just dig out tight, this is where you have to grow in a game and mature and change. But I'm not gonna stop. Neymar get it, Messi get it, Ronaldo used to get it, but Hazard used to get it. Whoa, almost 2-1 to England. Saka, Rondo, man of the match so far. Saka general man, and he needed a score a while ago. Good defending from Hernandez. They are just defending him well. Who's that? Oh yeah, Mbappe. Yeah, I mean, come on. They have no choice. You can't leave him for do as him please. And this is another test for him because he's been there and done it. In this tournament, this is the best team he ever faced. So far. So this is a test where you can say, okay, you can justify if you guys really are the real deal this term. I mean, they're one of the best teams to me. England to me have a really quality team as well. So this is a test for the team itself so far in the tournament. And I think if you look at it, for the 72 minutes played, no, England is the better team overall. So but AJ, I did say to you yesterday, say, oh, the French team, they have the quality all around. But when you look at the score sheet each game, Mbappe either a score or assist. So it really shows a lot go through him. So if England can can stop that in a some way, then basically, stop the team in a big way. So that's how we have to know them get a good goal from the young midfielder. But otherwise, from that and the first like 10 minutes, we don't see nothing special from the team because then basically I stop the player where most things go through the team. So as wide in quality as France team is, them easy for stop this and what we are seeing now. Just stop the one where I get a problem. He's just one dimensional. Yeah, and this is where I'm gonna say have to go grow name game. Um Everybody know where you can do, you have speed, you're great at finishing. And we've seen him create goals too, but you have to evolve, as a player. People are gonna find you, they're gonna use you, they're gonna use whatever them can to stop you. And it's a dangerous player though. If you give him half a chance now, he's gonna make you side. So it's not like the game done. England have to keep it going for the whole game. All they need is half a chance. So you can't count him out yet. England will do them job and they are required to do their job. As a top player, you have to make sure any team I play, them have to depend on them P's and Q's if them even not gonna eventually stop you. And that's what's happening. So it's nothing stating his less of a player or discrediting the quality he has. It's just England getting the job done. You might just learn from all of this. Teams are coming, quality teams are coming, and they might find ways to slow you down. Kane no stop turning him. Kane no stop turning. Every time Kane get it, him walk him. Especially in the first half. Yeah, him kind of off today. I mean, and like I said again, the French team, them not really getting no pressure before now. And the comfort zone, we speak about, we must say, this is that's why I even point them out more regarding the pattern in Asia. Because they were comfortable coming through their group. You understand what I mean? And they went on and them win them runners season convincingly. So them don't really go under no real pressure in the tournament yet. So when all of a sudden you play a team now and you get that pressure, it's not easy for you to adapt. You understand what I mean? It's not easy because every 3 4 day you basically go through um the phase in a game them. And right now England look like the more likely team to score. I think what France can do to change, I think they can zero the shot on target here. It's a wonderful save though. Wonderful save. Pick for the giant man. Him small as a keeper standards, but a giant. The man the fly is really great keeper. Giroud should have scored that though. That is something we have never kind it though. It wasn't far away from the keeper. But a good save though. Still have to give him credit. But it wasn't far away. Nice height. He just needs strong arms. Yeah, that's for score. He just needs strong arms to save it. I think Rotted France score from the corner. Yep. Giroud. It was coming. Boy, Giroud boy. Giroud boy. Giroud boy. So what are defenders doing though? The man just almost scored. Like, yeah, because England has been the team on top in the second half. Good finish. Ricochet of a Maguire, you know. France 2, England 1. Giroud has done it again. I mean, Pickford's supposed to be feel the worst of out of all of those players. After just seconds make such a wonderful save, the same player within 20, 30 seconds come and hit the ball in the back of the net. Started to play with both goals. I mean, I hear them trying to give him a lot of credit for the first goal. Bro, the first goal, England get back in shape. The man just kicked the ball really good. I don't see why him pull 2 3 player. I understand. Him pass off the ball go over, pass it back in, come again. England came back in shape. England came back in shape and have bodies. What they did wrong was too much of them went in the box and allowed the space on top of the box for the shot. So Bellingham came back late. But I don't think. I mean, making a simple pass to start a play. It's just a pass. That's a penalty. What are they reviewing? It's a clear penalty. You had to run through the back of the man. That's a clear penalty. There's nothing to review in that. Yeah, that's clear. No, the man, go for the ball. You have to have a look on the ball. Not even look on the ball. Come on. That's a clear penalty. Nothing for your review and all that. See, you're booked for the foul. That's such a sloppy penalty to give away, though. Like, sometimes I question these players, Some of these things that them do, they have, you honestly have to question them. Like, what is that? Why am I not ready for another game? Why the ref not ready for another game, though? Mbappe has said, no way. Till a defender, they say, if you defend good. I'll go another. Oh, as much as I see it still, so whenever you're under pressure, too, Them no want when the match done, yes, are them cause this and cause that. So sometimes I'm afraid to give them on him card. Also, I take press. Okay, I get what you say. What time kick away penalty? I joke this. Man kick away penalty. You can't tell me say get a penalty like that. And before you just kick the ball to the goal. Nico, if you look on the call, the man take him out for the ball and push the man in him back. That's not body. All right, body check mode. Body check is foul, bro. If you try to say him shoulder to shoulder, go shoulder to shoulder, he's holding shoulder to shoulder, and then back him push him. And him not. If him there challenge to the ball, different. But the man, if you take it high for the ball, he not challenge to the ball. If you take it higher for the ball and the ball a challenge for you, literally I go for foul the player. So it's a penalty. It's just and it's an easy penalty too. Easy penalty, bro. You don't need to go for review. Ball not here, the man I go for collect the ball and you take it high for the ball and lift the man then back. That's not a shoulder to shoulder. A straight name back in body check the man as you say. Anyway, King kick it to you, so it don't really matter. Man sky the penalty. No, if you run to a ball, so and a man run and push in your back, you understand. So it is a foul. Yeah, okay. It's a foul still. That's how we see it. Hence, even worse, that means you never need to push him down back then. Why push him down back? 90% of penalty also give the player never did either go to goal or nothing. Sometimes the ball go out of play and them slide in, pull on a player. Enough time when a man beat a keeper and the keeper go across and pull on him body and the man jump over the keeper, the ball go. The man, no, so this is just another penalty way. The man never there getting full advantage, but the man fall, the man didn't go push the man in him back, in the box for no reason. Clear penalty that. England give him a shot. Giroud and what the Real Madrid youth name? Giroud and Tushameni for France and Hurricane for England. Hurricane miss a penalty just now. Hey, Jamie, I tell you, say, yo, the second penalty, Messi have kick yesterday. And an easy thing if you kick two penalties in one game, you know. Me I tell you? Because all of a sudden, you start overthinking. Is that true? All of a sudden, now, you start overthinking because you wonder if you ever go back the same way or if you change the kick. You know, easy if you kick against the same keeper 2 times man in the same match. And that happened to Hurricane, him overthink it. Man, if just pick a corner and lick the ball good, that's all him need to do. Pick a corner and just kick it in the corner same way. If the man save it, hopefully come back to you. Your boy try if you put the ball up on the top of the net. But I see him score brilliant penalties from that field. So that's how it goes. So it score today, miss tomorrow. That's how it going on football. Mount Sky, everybody for Everybody feel think that sky, you know. '88 minutes, France 2, England 1. KANE missed a penalty late in the second half to equalize. That's after Giroud headed France back in front. Maguire booked. First yellow card for England in the tournament. First penalty, I just better play from Saka. What's that? 8 minutes added. Interesting 8 minutes here.
Yo.
Yeah, what go on?
But there, man. You know, really and truly, as me say, Mbappe have a, him kind of one-dimensional, but he might do something where him allowed to do the space where him have, because he might hold up the ball, he might hold up the play, he might make some pass. As me say, he might have a hand in the first goal because him hold up, him keep the ball and him draw 3 players. So maybe at that game, just give one boy the space to get even a shot. Even though them almost.
No, another game the space. The England player them come back in numbers. They did get back. But
yeah, get back in numbers, but
what they did wrong? What they did wrong was they went back too deep.
But that's the thing. Them are focused on Mbappe. You can't remember Mbappe. Them are focused on him. So that alone give him the space. You know? So where it just him play, he might have a decent game and just now get the space to run down the flank and do what he normally do like that. One time him get a chance to do that.
His powers, which is to just try hold it up and play it off.
Yeah, so that he can do. So
yeah, but that's not by the standards. That's not a game where you're saying Mbappe is having a good game. But I just think he's restricted, so him just have to later make others get the job done.
No, but at the end of the day, what I mean, you still have to make the pass. You still have to make the run. So hold him up the ball. He might make the run down the flank. He might draw. When I time,
they can't even make a run, bro.
When I time them a break and rob your shot, Kyle Walker now left the man, brother. So they just get other player them really and truly fuse the space and do damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's restricted and he might have to do whatever it empowers, and that's what he's doing.
And it kind of hamper England too, because Kyle Walker can't go forward, and he's a player where he's a fullback that can square the ball, make runs going forward and add to the play. Him not go forward one time can't let the man. So at the end of the day, him do him can, but England, I mean, they look better going forward and get the opportunities and kick them penalty. But the referee and the referee more game, right? For going yard. The man never got card. He never got card Theo for the foul, you know. which are a clear foul, brother. You just push down the man and back in it. First of all, if the man not catch the ball, the keeper can catch the ball. The foul is that done. Just stupid. But you never go carry him.
If you want to buy the fall, right? All him have to do. If you want to get over the fall, all him have to do. Run and look up on the ball like him go for the ball. That's all you
Yeah,
need.
brother, man, not on the ball no time. No know where the ball. Just
Run
push
on
the
the
man.
man and just push him. It obvious. You make it obvious. Say now.
That's how he go body check. We just shoot down the man. Use them shoulder push down the man, brother.
All him have to do, look up like him go for the ball. Keep my eye on the ball and just nudge my boy there. And that's all you need to do. The moment you take care of the ball and it tell the ref say you're not interested to play the ball, you play the man. So it's a clear foul.
One thing on them can't blame Harry, you know. I mean,
Harry have a great tournament, man.
him kind of.
But I mean,
him Jeru beat for the second goal.
Yeah. I don't. All right. That's just one of them unfortunate. The 2 goals for England conceded.
Just like the penalty. I know. That's why Nika say, "Oh, he that penalty," but that's just a better offensive player. You try to tackle the man faster than you and beat him. You kick him down. You know, it's not even like say it was one of them rush challenge there. Man, unless they go low him and give him the shot, and he kick the ball like a goal. So after that, now one that just better offensive player. Because a soccer start the life in the game.
For England.
Can't believe Harry Kane give him a match the backside. I try and friend and best friend I go say.
Harry Kane take up this playmaker attitude. He start kick up penalty though.
And him kick a brilliant first penalty.
But the man always kick good penalty, bro.
Even
you see the same sky when sky there. Remember the last World Cup? Just try remember the man score 2 or 3 penalty. I mean, I tell you, he chopping at the pitch and anything. Then no keeper in the world can't touch it.
The first one, if Lloris dive over his part, the penalty, Kim couldn't touch it.
So I get where my try though. But if me I have much like this, right? And me I kick a penalty. Such an important penalty at that. If me I go miss, I'll keep up save it. Cause if I go kick one target and never kick properly, and him save it. At least if him save it, come back to maybe come back to me, maybe come back to somebody, hopefully. But after I kick one penalty, keep on target, I should say. And so let me in. Me not see you.
Who that?
Big Papa.
Big Papa.
Why it's not coming home, Big Papa?
Yeah?
It's not coming home at all.
Well, colonizers them get fucked up.
It's a connecting flight that got Brazil and them at top of Brazil first, then go Portugal.
The colonizers are get beaten today. Remember, I said Portugal colonized Brazil, you know, then get fucked. And England colonized the West Indies, them are get fucked today.
Watch your language, Big Papa. Watch your language. Watch.
What John was sorry. I guess let me just lose my bearings now. I know
so
me
much
can't believe it.
How much minute? You know, I get up this morning, Big Papa, and I say, oh, wake up this morning and go watch some football. And I say, oh, Brazil really never World Cup.
Hey, go on, man, and leave that alone. Are your business that?
But AJ, you know the weirdest part? Big Papa come yesterday. Big Papa say your World Cup done, you understand? Because you know the World Cup
done film, of course. You know, Ghana had said the most done.
Brazil, but get you know, I can assure you that every Jack Brazil fan will be watching the World Cup. You know why?
Them more Argentina go with them, brother.
Yeah, wait. This man Argentina.
Mad.
You want to make sure they must see it.
If December 18 at the number 10 I lift up that show for them with the rest of play them blue and white shot there. They made hurt them, man.
Let's say if the man ever if Messi and Argentina go to finals, just knows every Brazilian first seat at the TV them did, front seat. That's them want to be the first one to celebrate when Argentina lose.
Kick him, Maguire. Foul, man, foul Maguire. See Maguire dribble. Hurry. Oh, sorry. I forgot some of them.
Hurricane overwork, brother. Kane overwork.
And a Hurricane, brother. Maguire.
Killer Maguire in the ramp with the arena. The ramp with the arena, so the man take it and fake it defend and touch it.
If I crack it, you know. If I crack it. I fall off, fall in. It's a day. Watch it. You know, see Portugal try Netherlands today. I know watch the game.
Yeah.
Watch the game, man.
The free kick them.
Yeah, the free kick. The free kick.
About 3 times them did. I mean, I said when they put ball in the box, because that's all. Because them been do that. Them been put ball in the box for about 25 minutes. I mean, I said why them look how much quality on the field. You can't
see, man, pull it out.
2 and 3 and you can't take the ball and make 2 good passes.
Alright, Radford, make this exciting still. No matter if you go on the yard, it no matter to me now. Anybody do it.
You can start walk out and see them.
Yep. Yeah, that Rashford, I make this exciting, man.
Defender there. Now I'm not.
Let me see if I'm gonna make it as I'm gonna do it Netherlands yesterday.
French defender there. Iraq.
No, if I do against Wales.
I don't know if I show them young and inexperienced in such a way, but them are playing at some of the biggest clubs in the world. They don't have no composure.
Who that?
The French defender then.
I saw brother, when I don't face a challenge, I say go, brother. When the first challenge you face it.
No.
Sorry.
Rashford. I don't know why my stream delay, you know, because when I watch me not see it, you know.
Lorenzo can't move it up.
Couldn't hold that if it are going.
Rashford did off. That's one as a connecting flight. Done.
Done, man. Let's get that, man.
Connected. If I thought it can't stop at South America first, then it go Europe.
It's a one big flight for everybody.
Yeah, man, it's a one connecting flight. You know, one of them.
Germany missed that flight, man. Germany not there on that flight.
No, man, Germany, a coach, they're really good. Look how fast they gone, man.
They were from a coach. I watch that ball, be a balling. Neymar, they were be a balling. Ronaldo, be a balling.
Giroud, why? I mean, say Nika said, I'm shaking to them. The Mario shaky, but him just do it.
I always find it. That would do.
No, but England now did them homework. Giroud, I know one baller where you can left in the area unprotected, no time now.
Yeah, man, they go find
Giroud, that person there, no.
Giroud, do what Giroud do, brother. Giroud required for 95 minutes. They had 6 minutes extra time and nice. 1 minute, he score 1-9. If then give him 30 more seconds, he's gonna score another one. Just kick the ball. I just seen that.
Yeah, man, and him known for the acrobatics too, you know.
England,
dangerous.
On meet in the go. So you go, blame Maguire.
Yo, look how Mr. Giroud console Mason Mount and just pat Mason Mount on the head and just run gone in the celebration.
Yeah, I think England. Football is football is
England had a better game. Way better game than
England has a better game, for the most part, and then just.
I mean,
France has 2 goals where you can never blame nobody really. Well, the only thing for the second goal is that you have to reach. You can't allow the winger to square the ball free like that. So that's the only complaint. But I understand that man scored 2 goals where just 2 good goals. England, if you just get the ball in the back of the net, that's what was the problem. Harry Kane get the penalty, so there's no complaints. They get 2 penalty basically. I think that shows lack of creativity now way. The fact that you have to rely upon 2 penalty for try to keep up. We never see enough from open plays, and I think a lot of this has to do with how they've been playing and how Harry Kane changing game. I think England coming in game with a quality team where creating is not going to be as easy as before. So you need Hurricane to get as much chance as him can.
No, but you know, I think they did fairly well creating. It's just that
Saka.
Hugo Lloris decides he might have a good game today.
Yes, I think Saka had a brilliant game.
Lloris show up to the first France. If you have to give man a match, you'd have to give to Hugo Lloris. Some brilliant save.
Mm-hmm. So we're at the semi-finals now. You know, the four top teams, the four teams that played their way into the final four.
Four best team in the world.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. You know what I mean? Because by a lot of people's standards, you know, you have to win this to be the best in the world. And if then basically I say where you are say right now, if we win that qualify me, I'm
all right, seriously. If you talk about team spirit,
but I still don't think so. You know why? Because
no, but I take France. But I take France, as I said, this is the really first test them get, and them really overcome it to a certain extent, even though them a kick a penalty. But Morocco, you talk about Croatia, and even Argentina, them have a teams, them have a spirit in them team where you know, so sure. It's like, and I think, to be honest with you, Morocco play one of the best ball in the world right now, and I just throughout this World Cup.
You know, still in my past France because them lose one of them best defender in an injury. Them really get drilled to the ground today, even though them play only 90 minutes. We might have a hangover going into the next game, maybe. I think, you know.
Them play well. I mean, yeah, because
they might defend well too, because they don't concede
one goal them concede, I think, throughout the whole tournament.
You sure?
I think I want them concede. I think I won. It's not them not consider that a goal. I don't think them concede more than 3 goals. I have to check. I think I one goal them concede, to be honest.
I don't think them concede any. I don't think them concede one. Let me just check.
But so them play one of the best ball. I mean, losing.
Yeah, man, you have to give it to Morocco. Remember, Morocco come out of our group. We have them top a group with Croatia and Belgium. Then they beat Spain. Then they beat Portugal. You have to give them credit. And you have to be cautious. Yeah, there's one in the group stage. I'm concede.
And basically, cause there was a 0-0 draw with Spain, straight to penalty.
Yeah.
And so basically 1 goal the whole tournament. So 1 goal in a 5 game.
That's brilliant. You know, that's just brilliant. You can see on average 0.2 goal per game. You know, so the team has, but I'm say today them only played eventually finish the game with 1 starting defender and Hakimi. I'm not sure if the other 3 defenders will be playing. I'm sure the Says will come after the
Says look like him done.
There'll be a stretch. Let's see if them can hold out the super attacking team in France. You know, France is not an easy team to stop. You have to see it. Even though Portugal have them stuck too, so if you can stop Portugal, why not? You know, but we have to see it. We have to see that, man. We can't have count them out. It cannot.
You can't count the team.
Once the tournament semi-finals, they don't count out. No, it's a reason why they reach there. You can't count out no team in a semi-finals matchup.
You can't count out no team right now. Every team
the run with them have. When you look at the teams with them play, yeah.
Them play some quality teams. Them first of all, them defend well. You know, shoot. Them not giving a goal. I wish my defense is solid like for them. You know,
you start for already about defense.
No, so not for body, but it's like for most of the goal, it's like I'd be a silly goal we give up. You know, I mean, the last free kick yesterday was very silly and dumb, but it's like ricochet goal. Remember the goal against Australia? Ricochet in the back of net. Yesterday again, you know, yesterday a couple of them silly goals. So them consistently them not switch off. Them already them on and defend well. And then play a Portugal team today where that, I mean, for the most part had chances, numerous of chances.
Even France hit the post in 120 minutes.
You know, so I just say go. The great CR7 gone home. Neymar gone home.
All I started, I'm Messi alone.
That's what I mean.
Mbappe, brother.
A lot of people will be watching the World Cup. Just the same though with them tricky. They can't trick way. When I go watch it, all the people wanna like them go watch it because them want to witness other team a ball a go home. I just say
Is right now. Hey, I want really bandwagon is like a. You have to see what if France take the one next World Cup, you have to see what France fan. You want to Spain people, you know when Spain did that one,
I want that too.
disappear.
Where them Spain fan today? Who like Spain fan? You know, say Brazil and them. You know, say all over the place.
Hey,
This is what can happen.
No, Brazil and them, man. Them just say all over the place, man. It's like, yo, Spain and even France had more fans than this. A lot of people that cheer for France.
I'm surprised why France now have more fans though. And I think the reason why they now have more fans is because Brazil they thought it was theirs. And other people, as I said,
Brazil and them just hop all boat, man. Every 4 years, they find you know?
Them did have it said this year for them one. So they would have probably leaned on France. They never did lean this team yet.
Me convinced. I was convinced.
No, the team, the Brazil team, as I said, the best team since 2016 and 2002, So a lot of people see that team as the least expect from them is the finals. And play with somebody just unspecial and beat them. Yeah.
Really good team.
Yeah,
I mean,
that team out so early.
The thing is, and it's like for the most part, Brazil not really face that much of a competition.
That I think that was the Achilles heel. I think not playing no real gritty. One of them matches we have to fight through.
And I think that's the advantage where the European them have. It's like their matches are so competitive, even friendlies, that it keep them sharp and keep them switch on and keep them in tune with what going on. Is even Brazil, for the most part, it's like mostly exhibition type of players. You know what I mean? So them not really face no. Them not face the competition. And in South America team, in South America not really sit back.
But the thing is, in South America, there are difficult games. But
but they're not sit.
The difference is now, Brazil was so superior, especially in the qualifiers at this time, over those teams. That wasn't enough to challenge them. Because South American teams them normally have the fighting spirit. They normally make it challenging when they play them because they bring something more than quality. They bring the fight and the grit and the.
But the thing about it is, most South American teams doesn't play that. Yeah, it's like how Argentina even played Netherlands at some point and sit back and defend and decide to say, enough for them. You not get that at South America, you will get that at Europe.
Because they're more strategic in Europe. Like that's why you find that them now the flair as I said the South Americans them. So when the South American teams are playing them on there, the team as superior as Brazil, them are going to
score, man. I will score. I score, isn't it?
When they can play a top European team now, them now give so much space. It becomes a little bit different, and you have to try to adjust, to adapt to all of that.
European team shrink the game. Literally, they make the middle of the park congested, and when the ball do go up on the flank, them suck like truly.
You know what? That'd be a good look to Brazil. You see, if they needed to, the game between them and Argentina needed to be played to see who top the group or if somebody if got you. I think if that game had a meaning and they had to play that game in September as it was rescheduled, and they had to play that game and them go there and them fight, I think the team does lack them too comfortable. And that's just the biggest part. And I think you see all them at dance against Korea and all the coach. When you see a coach at dance, some people get disrespect. You see that this team is way ahead of themselves mentally, like no man, overly confident. Why would not be able to not beat up Korea?
That's the way we live. Leave alone.
I get to,
Yeah, man, them somebody them we are out of the
but that we realize now because they're Man, mentally they were ahead of where they are.
The best of them Samba them way out of the tournament. And them Samba against Korea, and then them left Samba.
That's what I mean. Mentally, you could have seen even the coach, he might enjoy himself.
Me tell you say, all right.
You don't normally see that from a coach.
All right, really and truly. Me very confident in Argentina for win World Cup.
Jesus, here, Father God.
Why? Because
nobody appreciate that.
No, but why me? No, why me say because
semifinals to play.
No, but what I get to brother is
disrespect Madrid them.
No, brother. Yeah, them have forgot to go play the game. But why me say I'm confident in them for the World Cup is where them have forgot to. But them make the game easy for themselves, brother. They see man up 2-1, them find a way to let it. If you have to work feet, brother.
A game can come and you make the mistake and you don't come back.
No, but I'm just saying. But if it's a learning process for learn to not make the mistake there again. You get what I say? You can't up 2-0. And I think 2-0, them need to go up 3 so because 2-0 is like dangerous to them because I think like them get complacent with the 2-0 sometimes.
But the reality is, AJ, is that we know Argentina those could have goals. So you have to protect and you have to learn. Them know this. You know what I mean? If I say this, them know this.
No, man, and then when they do get opportunity to put to the game then. You know, it's like even if they give a goal, but like I said, when I have a spirit like when the man have to overcome most of them overcome, even at the World Cup.
Yeah, so with the spirit of the man, they got all to beat them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm more confident with them because it's like, remember the first game when you play, you get embarrassed to a certain extent, you know, with Saudi Arabia. Then you have to fight to come out at the group stage. Every game important, you know. I mean, Australia game up to a certain point was when they have it easy, give up a goal and then have to fight feet. And we see what against Holland is like. Some hope say them nobody over there worry about the referee and a trick about the referee, which we don't course about the referee too. But
all right, the last 17 minutes, they're in the goal score and then the other time. Well, not really. More like when the second goal score. So I said the last extra time. And even a couple minutes before the goal score when it was 2-1, like 5 to 10 minutes. That's like a span of gameplay and how they cope with. I mean, echo hear me now, which one? I know them they are cope with how Netherlands they play. It's a sign of what you guys have worked on, because if you concede first and the team all over, that's what you'll get from the team.
But is it that my problem is like them it's not supposed to hard to fix them thing. It's just keeping their head, brother. The rush, stupid free kick, diving into tackles and push over people for no reason at all. It's like nobody can me hear the bag of talking and the bag of noise with both the referee and you know what I mean. And yeah, on yourself and say, yo.
Nice what you there make though.
Eh?
Nice what you there make though.
No, man, you know to go further than no. The referee, first of all, if you have a game like that where people are clear bench and people fall off the bench and run up on the field in a player's face, but brother, you have to set all of the thing there. You have to put all of the thing in check, brother. You see me, brother? The referee, I don't know kind of referee that. To be honest, I mean, even I didn't know. I not talk about the foul. I not talk about the unplay part, because the free kick where them get a free kick, a 2-time foul on them, and out of many kick down the man, and then the other one, we don't know where it come like a rugby or NFL over here, I play my push down the man. We do one with them actually score. But there's a lot of players inside the game, and it's just everything, brother. Somebody have to get a red card, somebody have to get sent off. You have to talk to the coach and say, control this.
Manage the game properly, you know. And
brother, no way, shape, or form till it end up when the game done in a whole different type of atmosphere, brawl.
Even the present game, there were complaints that the game was most of these games. And the thing is, the referee man a pressure to still, don't feel like them out there.
No, today, that one enough ref no more game, Literally, the man not a card, brother. The man not make it. And Bellamy go there, and I say, hold that on a card. Why not give the man a card? Then another player come and say, hold that on a card. I see man going in pocket, and I say, what is that? This? The player is supposed to convince if you get a play. You're supposed to know, say, you give the man a card, or you not give him a card.
Yeah, that's true.
Referee today?
Yeah. I thought
he made some decisions, some already locked there of decisions. Yeah, I said, John,
but you know, it's an evening when I come out for the live. I'm ready for a good look a while, and when I'm bridging, somebody will come on this couple times before it, and he sent me a message, right, with a picture with the Messi handball. And I say, okay. So I say, you can get, it should have, well, let me get the hands, that's the one, but they must say, you should get booked. So I say,
okay. He should have got booked.
Yeah, I say, yeah, we know that. But his question is why a lot of people not talk about it. I say, no, a lot of people talking about it, but what's your point? Because we all know that one,
when a superstar player gets superstar call.
Big teams and big players, we acknowledge that. Even recently we talk about that here. So
it happened in every sports, brother. Like me say, if you watch basketball,
so we know him to get yellow. But what are you trying to say? You want him to get sent off? Is that the argument? Because if he get yellow, it doesn't change much. So what is the point?
Consistency for give him a yellow because you give Romero a yellow for the same thing.
So what we want to understand is it that they're saying if we get the yellow, because he get the yellow, I think, right after or right before. We don't remember which one.
No, he never have no card. He never have no card.
Okay, good. And you get the card after. So it's not like, so basically the match is if you get the first one, then the one
get the card for boom the ball. So the ball on the ground.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say it again because obviously you never did on the video what I said. Big teams, which I'm supposed to say this if you watch football for at least 5 years.
Every single sport is not only football, but every single sport
big
where
teams,
you have a ref, world class card.
You never get favored. That is just all sports go generally. That's all life go generally. Stars get favors. People who pull money get favors.
Yeah, man, it's just like them protect them player them more than anything every sport.
Them protect revenue. These people bring revenue to the product. So it's natural for Ronaldo get calls. If he can get shady penalties, it's natural for Messi get calls and get shady penalties. Once or only point was once they might keep it consistent across the board. Now that is where we have a different argument. But I don't see why people are questioning these that they might reach for some unnecessary argument and confrontation and say, oh, the ref are favor Messi or they might favor X, Y, Z. If the ref they are favor Messi,
no, but
if the ref you want favor Messi yesterday or Argentina in general, he never have a blow for the foul. Uno could have argued about that after, but he could have made the game run, the couple seconds run, and blow off the match. So what's the point here? It makes no sense why them keep on bring up who I get called.
Yesterday the ref in favor, brother. First of all, it was an inconsistent. Brother, I panic just a cost about the game, brother. Remember, I said, me and panic live watch the game live.
But that's I said to the brother, say, oh, if you did watch it that year, we talk about it. Yeah, we talk about it, man. We acknowledge the yellow card, but we understand. If you understand, you don't need to dwell upon this. We know why it never get yellow, but we eventually get yellow. So
brother, more time, certain player would have the ball. Ronaldo, Messi, and Mbappe would have the ball. And them are driven. And a man hold on their hand. And them just stop. And the referee blow. And the referee blow. If you never stop the referee, you never blow it. And him just stop and the referee blow. If certain other player do that, play on.
So, and then
I don't say go.
We know what was about issues in the game. The game was never managed properly. But it's not like the game never managed properly on one side. And
no, it was right across the board.
It was just a game that was poorly refed. But people are trying, because Argentina when people are trying to throw it over this instead of ref that way if it in favor of Argentina. And I'm like,
remember the man all right.
In a sense.
All right, when Paredes kicked the ball in the bench, the ball in nobody. In book, it was a whole bunch of scuffle and a whole bunch of people that did right. So one person booking up.
You are not gonna bring up that now because
remember that?
a big pundit.
Big Papa, mute your phone, brother.
Yeah, the TV, yeah. A big pundit. Me hear man say, him no know how Paredes stay on the pitch because Paredes kick the ball to the bench, to the bench, direction of the bench, one. And then the tackle was a yellow card. So by his
Him shall get 2 yellow cards.
he get 2 yellow immediately and get sent off. I think Paredes eventually get a yellow for a bad tackle again, as the game went along. But me understand why everybody actually reach for something. But anyhow that game finished in favor of the Netherlands, we know who need a lot of these things.
I just saw it go. It's just like people are go.
People, Sky makes no sense.
Yeah, it's like okay, a Messi, Messi always. So it's like you have to nitpick certain things. If say okay,
this is why not.
This is what it is. This is what and that are the ref. Boom. Which is crazy that them are nitpick and then the man them literally First of all, I don't even know if I'm gonna play Emi Martinez as a keeper because which I don't think FIFA would have suspended him because the thing I'm saying is either get fined or suspended for about the referee. You know,
bro, it was obvious that there was a lot going on throughout the game.
But I think
even before halftime, there was a lot going on throughout the game. You understand what I mean? And if you're sitting and watch the game, that's why sometimes I know most of these people don't watch, and when they watch them only.
All right. Most people get them thing off of social media, Twitter, so them get a little snippet, get it off of Instagram, and it's not they don't have the full.
Watch the game, and then understand what's going on in the game then, because if you watch that game and you watch up to the 82nd minute, Netherlands took 1 shot to the goal. I mean, it's so sad. I have to go back through this again. But when you come to me, I couldn't believe. Come here and say, what is this you're reaching for? Why any of you say this? What is the point of this? This doesn't make no sense. Why we want them go through? Netherlands fight back in the last 20 minutes. Kudos to them because them could have win a game where they never deserve to win. But eventually the better team win on the day. And them never win by any shade.
Netherlands did what they were supposed to do. All them left to close the game. You scored so late on the last kick, take the life out.
I blame the coach. I'm sure that change. And when him change, him start.
Yeah. For the most part, they blame the Netherlands, but the referee part of it is like, bro, trust me. Overall, but it's so funny. I guess him really never watch a game because if you didn't even listen to this to the live, he would have hear me across the referee in the game.
We say it. So when the man say me that no, me I say, bro, come on, reach. I'm expecting better from him. At least that's something we talk about. Obviously. And even the man say that me, you and Nico talk about that about 2 days ago, 3 days ago. So
I just apart of brother, every sport. If you watch NFL, the quarterback them the Tom Brady's at the world, them brother, you can't touch them, brother. If you watch basketball, LeBron and KD, them they get some calls for wonder, brother. Sometimes the man do something. But now what them get? But that's how sport is.
I watch the game, you know these things, big
teams. That's how sport is, bro. Football at the same.
The game yesterday. You can't point on the game and say the referee for X or Y. The game was just a poorly managed game.
Brother, the man does brother. It wasn't even about the cars on the field and the car. It's just when the game get chaotic, it's like
yeah. But there was no shady calls regarding any of the goals that score one. Are the outcome of the game. That is the point. That's my biggest.
Because at that Argentina, that Messi, them man, me I say brother, better to shut up. I follow them, the brother. I don't know if keep
them just like late in the first half. Them just start foul. Netherlands play them for no reason. Look a wild foul.
But I think most of them Messi are complaining about still. Are you like the Dutch them are run up on the field and which it started from
in his celebration because that's unlike Messi. The celebration when he go to the crowd and the hand thing. That's unlike him. He normally points in the sky when he celebrate. So it is obviously there was a lot of emotion in the game. There was a lot going on.
Yeah, man. A whole heap of things I said, brother. First of all,
as he need to confront Van Gaal after the game as well. So
yeah, and so have to talk him. David have to talk to him. Holy man talk to him, and But at the end of the day, Messi them have to understand Argentina. Come on, like really on up 2-0 for 80 minutes. Basically 17 minutes left in the game, right? No, 20 minutes left in the game because him added, I think, 10 minutes him add. So
10 plus, 20. Yeah,
so basically 20 minutes left in the game. The man them fight back in the game. You know, feel like say them are gonna have certain kind of persona, demeanor. Them are gonna say something. Them are gonna trash talk. Cause them having up on the ropes. I who know make that get to know. I know they don't do and foolishness.
Yeah, and then Argentina getting them head. So when I look on it, Van Gaal made the change them later on. Bring in the right player, them take out Dele them and the man they can't manage the pace. Bring in the Bergwijn midfielder and bring in the striker. We're still going to talk about this from halftime. And then in final do it and then get them 2 goals, right? The man them go extra time. This is where when a man like that come to me, and I send me that as an excuse, because most excuse come to the point and they land blame themselves. When they come out extra time, the man
them not do nothing extra time. I said them make one penalty.
Man them back off a play for the penalty. After you have Messi and Argentina back against the wall, you come in extra time, come just lay back so.
Yeah, when you score 2 goals and your sister the man them can't stop you direct. First of all, them not put nobody up there. Them not try challenge again in the year. Them not try get a knock. Them not try nothing.
Stop play.
Stop play. Them stop play for penalty.
So instead of them cost Van Gaal and how him play them a manage the game, them turn on a search, a reach, and a nitpick as they say, for what reason? Blame the coach and the player them will stop playing and run and extra time because them
I think that the penalty, them guarantee for winning a penalty.
Was the team on top and more than likely them would have scored. All them need to do is continue to put the ball in the box and pressure.
Yeah, because really and truly,
I give them 2 goals. Then just need to continue to do that.
We take off Ramiro because he had a card, so he got to come up. So basically, one of the tallest defender we could have tried to do something at the here, and all of them direct played it after. So you have Martinez back there and Otamendi. Them brother, all you have to do is continue to do that.
Otamendi is a man we're gonna give a cheap foul. Put the ball in the box.
But him give one of them, and then
this is what gave you the result in extra time. So why are you going to extra time now?
Yeah, the first extra time.
And then when the game comes, people are going to reach a search for unnecessary things that doesn't make no sense.
Argentina, they still shell shock the first 15 minutes. And them not do nothing. At the second extra time, the change Di Maria come on.
Now start make 2 passes Messi and get some shot off.
And Messi them say, okay, we have something to play for, but we don't want a penalty. And Messi them look at them, did okay with penalty too.
Brother, you must say everything upon the FIFA was shell shocked. They could not play. You could have say mentally them the out of it. All Netherlands needed to do yesterday was to continue what they were doing in the last 20 minutes of the full time. But no, them coming at the full time and then extra time.
I think the nitpicking because maybe the criticism toward the referee, but same person who watch the game and understand what going on at the game because a lot of people not even realize what going on after the game. No.
There was so much going on from the first half.
Yeah, so much going on in the game we're not sure on the team.
A lot of people know Messi had a conversation with the referee, basically. Half time. There was a lot going on.
Yeah, so I say it's like a lot of people not see that, so them just hear all them would hear now Messi say something about the referee or Emi Martinez say something about the referee and then
similar to what you say. All of them are say it when the game done, say them those all this referee game at this magnitude because he's not ready for it.
I'm not ready for it, man. Yeah, from that game, brother, I say referee come on.
So if you were going to say me something where the referee never give Messi and the same Messi where Uno say me in favor, turn and say this way.
Him not for there, sir. Him not for there.
Obviously, and Uno alone see, brother, the game was just never managed properly. There was no favors out there. The game was never ref properly. Overall, Netherlands going out was all within how they play and how they manage the game. Them start out to the wrong play setup. When Van Gaal really start, well, indeed desperate, maybe. But that's how I see them fruitful from the get-go. Play forward back and play the quality midfielder. Get the ball to your striker. Pressure Argentina. That's what I said from the get-go. So even though people see it as just a desperate move, I saw it as the move that could make them fruitful in the game and maybe have a chance. Them just they need to continue what they do. It's not pretty as football, but yeah, we make no come back in the game. Just keep the ball in the box and tell them no them change it. And then got a penalty, go kick with the penalty. That has nothing to do with the referee. Nothing to do with the referee. Back at the airport, so get must be fired.
So again can get fired, brother. So again, overachieve with that team.
France is a France team. I mean, France is a world champion. Really,
they can't get this out. So get after so get, brother. It's like
remember him carry them go semis
final in the Euros, and this time for the French team, them get a penalty and kick away, and then no one blame so yet.
And I don't think I blame South game like this neither, because most would agree that the team he put out was the best team to put out.
Well, best team for the occasion.
Yes,
and they played well for the most part.
Football is cruel. That's just the reality. I mean, you might have an argument if you're gonna say, you're supposed to have a plan B out there if you try and get the goals. Yes, maybe you can say that, but his team was on top for majority of the first half after the goal scored.
But Hugo Lloris does decide say
majority of the second half.
He might go show up today, brother. You know, now Hugo Lloris is a man to drop asleep more time, and today he had a brilliant game.
I think he needs to get fired. Maybe let's see how them perform in a Euro, and then Hurricane must be killed. Boy, Kane. Me always say you kick a penalty as important as that.
No, more see the real and truly. Me not too like British the fans. Them not too big the media. More see how them react now, because them chastise look a black youth them when that's why I'm not too. I hate the side. Trust me, they like that side. Them chastise look a black youth them when them kick with the penalties in the Euros.
Saka.
Saka them man Saka. Remember Saka, Rashford and Sancho.
Saka did kick with the penalty.
Yeah, but I trade them miss.
Oh yes. Oh, because they missed the last one, so they put it on.
No, but they trade them.
Yeah, but you gonna say a film penalty.
Yes, so but they trade them miss. Saka, Rashford and Sancho miss.
Yeah.
And the way they deal with them and the whole, bro, it was. But I saw this.
They affect him a while, man. Say it, man. They affect him, man.
So what's the conversation now? Without
man.
Keep the penalty.
They're not gonna chastise him. You know this. They're not gonna chastise Harry Kane. I
mean, sorry, KJ. I don't know KJ. KJ.
Jesus, poor KJ.
I say go, brother. I say go.
The man send me a video. The man, they want to watch along with be English people. Me I say, yo, dog, active. That's what I said. The man link last time. I see the man, you know. When me at the evening, the man send me the video. Me I say, Raz, did watch out. Whichever power bar him there, no, boy.
No, in Ghana, yeah, reach him right now.
Reach him already.
And then of course, right now, Harry Kane like nah.
Man, them play so good. Them play good enough.
Me tell you, Hugo Lloris had a great game. They played well.
Good boy.
Yeah, some proper saves. They put they had the French defense all over the place. They played well, you know. They just never put the ball in the back of the net, and they had a keeper where they have to beat, and him sure.
I'm glad I said that. Never put the ball in the back of the net. We there multiple times, and we speak about, you know, Harry Kane and him role and how him change and how him play, right? When we get at least one good chance in the first half, keeper he come good and save it, block it before him could get off a proper shot. But you think the way how him change him game, you think it affect England and them scoring goals based off how them start to attack now based on how him want play first? I don't know if the coach, because you know what.
But he never really play. All right.
Today never really
play that way today, no.
No, and that's why I bring it up. So the team have been playing a different way in recent times because him adapt the way we play from Spurs, bring it to the England side, I will see it. But today, we never really see that much.
No, man, him stay up front today, him create, him kick some, like, him hungry for the goal today.
Do you think that team on the whole, them attack, generally, them never,
okay,
them not keep it consistent? And maybe that affect them now, creating the clear cut chances and creating enough chances for them players score, because I not like, honestly, I can't see Harry Kane is supposed to know where else than in the area to me, you know.
I think today, I really enjoy today him have one of the best game. Him look engaged, him look upfield.
Current defender today, this is Harry Kane, we know. But
when them drop off, and give him the space, him kick the ball and him kick it quality from outside the box, and when him just, brother, I'm sure up to that.
All right, we know consistency and is important, and if for the past 5-6 games you find yourself to do one thing, and then all of a sudden you play a top team or you play a different team at a different occasion, you want to go back to another. This can be a case where you're not as sharp in that area where you should be sharp in because you weren't being consistent. That's my point, I think the team, I know them attack.
I don't. What to me thinking he actually gain confidence is like sometimes they do certain things in our game, yes, you say, all right, me have that defender boy.
Yeah.
I think one of them situations they have in the game where it dictates how him plays. Like, okay, the way I run, them defender, I say, okay, I don't care what to the dog.
Yeah, manage me. That's what I'm saying. Just imagine Harry Kane doing that every game now. Coming into this game, he probably would have scored double from first half. That's my point. But just can't get used to seeing Harry Kane out there so swinging ball when. Come on, this brother is one of the most lethal striker we have ever seen, probably in the last 10-15 years.
Brother, the man tie Rooney record today in a half the game.
Yeah, you understand what I mean? So I feel like
brother, half the amount of game Rooney play, brother, and the man tie.
Nico said he couldn't score a goal from open play in time up, man. But Nico, that's what I'm saying. I feel like because the lack of consistency with him playing, I'm supposed to play to me. I feel like that's the reason.
As I said today, normally you go release at the death at the side, and today him actually he showed up. Him show up. He was active. Him. At one time I see him last and poor Harry Maguire this time just bucky ball back to him in a few man. That time him not nowhere near the goal.
Oh.
When Maguire head the ball, when he head the ball, he headed back right in the man. The man the outside of the goal to the side in the brother. All Maguire have to put the ball back across the goal and make somebody kick it. Empty goal in. And I say, oh, boy, to that fear there, Loris. See, and Kane get a penalty. We should have still watch the game. Yeah. I should have a penalty kick right now. Because that's what I had this game to go. Which we did have it either penalty or the 2-1 to France from yesterday. France was going to take it. I was a bet, if I buy money, I win a money card, but I really buy the 2-1 to France. And penalty.
Yeah. But all in all, I mean, I think England just meet. I just say, God, this is the harsh reality of the World Cup.
And it's so funny they meet a French team today that wasn't really.
That them could have beat, yeah. Because France, they wasn't really playing. That it's just individual moments, that's why sometimes.
Yeah, that's why I still a point to Evo.
Mbappe, bro.
Mbappe because
Mbappe wasn't the reason France win.
Your draw player, which them stick to you. This side said, are you them a mark? And when you do what you're supposed to do the ball, you hold up the player, pass the ball. Couple times I see him make couple dribble,
Yeah, man, run past Walker all the time,
Yeah, man run left Walker all the time.
So I'm sure you say that fast.
And after that, even what that's what I tell you, say, even one time I see the man, him come back and get the ball, and the man just turn, man, and boof, Declan Rice I try to kick him down, man, by the time him gone, look around, man, go left that too. They say, what you got? And him pass it, and I think
he's that good, he's that good, but that is what is required of you, even if you not have the best game. And that's why a certain type of player sometimes we tell people, say, come on, them not up to the standard when I put them, because in a game like this, we know say Mbappe, them go there and watch. You see me? You go get the 2-3 player. All it requires from you now, is to just do the necessary things outside of that. You hold the play, you lay it off, you make the run them, you don't stop play. You don't just did it like, there's nothing else to offer if you're not score.
But I think, and that's what he did. And what I think he did too, where it kind of take away from England going forward to a certain extent, was not really going back. So you see him not to defend. Kyle Walker, better Kyle Walker. First of all, you want a Kyle Walker.
Right. But as a coach and as England preparing for France, you know this again. Remember me now go back. So they would have known from before. Say,
but one time, Mr. Kyle Walker actually make one single time in the whole 90 minutes we play. Him actually go forward and I say, oh, and I'm like he did it twice. One time him square the ball, him get square the ball. The other time, them actually win the ball and a fight. He wants to fight. Him a fight. Oh my God. Because the man start walk around the defender them, you know. And, you see me, but he did what was required of him, and then get the result.
When you have a team that good, you all you need to do is just.
And that me say, even yesterday when I talk about it, me say yo, but just the matter about Mbappe is just that and this a happen, it happen. He might go pull some, he might draw some attention that he move up the space for them to see Rabiot kick ball from where you see the other number 8 will score a brilliant goal from where. So it's the fact that he draw the space. Even when I time them have the ball and dribble and Kyle Walker left the man and him, I just give the whole of the space to over the second KANE left Mbappe. And that's the advantage of players with that quality, you know, on the pitch. And I like a difference with certain players, you know. I think Neymar and Messi, them to a certain extent, they actually want the ball to do what they do. Regardless of how much play them are not going to draw, give me the ball, see me. You get what I say?
Yeah, and that's what I'm say. I think Mbappe, him still a grow, him still a learn. You understand what I mean? And I think eventually he want to play it wide. That's something we've been a try to get to do, even at PSG. But when they leave group on today, even when the first half when them are different and then put him in the middle and make Giroud kind of get back and try to fill some space instead of him and go back. It goes to show, say, bro, you're a player that you're just supposed to eventually go in the middle. But he want to come get involved, which I understand. It kind of weird for him because he's not the playmaker type. He's a more explosive player, which is why I'm up on the wing. But as it shows that and in this day and age, a wing player, you're required to do a little bit of run back. So to me, he must just move to the middle to an extent. You get what I mean? Maybe he can drift forward when he want. But I think he's a player where eventually he must go in the middle. Even though none of him want, he must go do it. I think and depending on the coaches where coaches too, because some coaches know how to find the balance. They know how to switch from the 4-3-3 to the 4-4-2 when defending. So it all depends on your coach or coach as well. But I think it's a player where he should go into the middle. He can float every now and then to go, and by going into the middle, he can go anywhere he wants on the pitch. That's all Messi.
And I think, and he can because the PS where I had is like you have either him going to draw the foul, him going to beat the player, him get a shot kick to the goal. You know, but sometimes you have players that are just not comfortable. You know, they congest. Him like open space. You know, and that's it because you know, and I like say him have this killer's thing. You know, to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Theme thing is kicking the ball and run it down without. So when we have this, when we have this open space ball, when we throw this, when we push this ball and I catch me now.
All right.
You see, Messi them now keep the ball at them foot. And them,
that's why I say kind of weird in a film situation because it's not the playmaker type.
Yeah, it's just that them and them.
It's an explosive.
Yeah, man, Mbappe just direct, and that's what
it's kind of weird film. But when I say they're gonna take away from the team, certain defensively in some way because all right,
run back.
Yeah, let's say you go play and even in attack because all right, if you play in the middle, he can go left, right, and center. If you play on the left now, if you go too far away, in wing back will go feel it. Because you can't run from one to the pitch to the next to the pitch unless the next winger will go switch you there from time to time. But if you play in the middle, you have to give you the license to go anywhere at all on the pitch as an attacker. You get what I mean? But to me, I'm restricted when you play up on the wing because you are going to require to do some defensive work. And the quality where you are, bro, if you can get him going against 1 and 2 defender on a break, that is what you want. You don't want him to go back too much, which is what they might try today. But I think England did a fairly good job with him. I think so. I just think 2 good goals.
Yeah, England come with a plan. After the talk with them talk, they couldn't let Walker alone over there with him.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Every time Mbappe get the ball, it was either Henderson or Bellingham, you know. Walker, and the one time Walker get left with Mbappe run past him, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't know how the ball pass Dembele, but the one time Mbappe get a chance to run pan, the man run left him.
Pass him, man.
But them do a good. I think them do a good job. Keeping Mbappe out of the game. They even do a good job. Giroud for most of the For about 60 minutes of a game, Giroud never in the game. Giroud and Mbappe totally out of the game.
It's just Manuel scored 2 goals where, as me see it, the ball go through defender foot. Him try to close late and good finish. And that's when you have
I mean,
players in the team, you will get that. That's just
you have bad days, where the rest of the team have to turn up. Just like the keeper, you need the keeper. What we did I say we did? When I say, yo, defense, every team, what you want to win anything, you need a keeper and a defense because there will come a day where you can't score.
You can't score, yeah. That's the reality of football. That's the reality.
You understand?
You cannot, for some reason, the ball not going. So you need that defensive structure for keep
So you
giving.
need to know, say you have the confidence behind the way somebody might just can turn up and you win a late 1-0. Just like the Brazil yesterday, we couldn't keep. When I find it, I couldn't hold it.
Yeah,
So-
you have to mention Brazil.
Yeah, but
Reality is,
somebody did it right.
you got
You have to mention them, man.
even Brazil. Me don't know what, but they come like the ball at yesterday after them score. Them don't want it.
Yeah, I'm surprised Brazil are sit back. We are sit back, I do.
Them keep the man them give you the football. There's every show them get, every free kick them get, them just squander it.
With so much speed, give Anthony the ball, making go spin down at the 18. Just give him the ball, making go spin. Keep
But-
ball up for them off.
Yeah, but we don't understand why never bring on Martinelli though. Because we Martinelli again.
That's how about Martin. Why Fabinho them sit down on the, if the match go 1-1 and penalty come, why Fabinho them sit down on the bench?
The favoritism, I say I will see it long time. Say man, my favor some players, and
That's why some of them coach I forgot. That's why when a one man say, yo, Southgate forgot because favoritism in the squad, in the England squad.
we never. Well, you say that because them drop out, but when they look on it, the side them put out today, I think it was the really best team to put out.
Yeah, and them force him, all right, guy. Even the Madison, some Madison get a second now. We bring the man a recover. You have Grealish come on every time, come do what?
I know every team have the luxury for play everybody still.
Yo, brother man, them have games where they with the Senegal game, they win that game easy. Grealish come on in a more than one game already, where they even needed somebody to produce, and he never come produce. Yeah, win Senegal game that easy. Give Madison a run. You carry the player, give the players a run, brother.
That's true still. That not guarantee. Well, it's rough. Maybe, but I don't think that. I not like English coaches generally. So if you
Maybe Tuchel go get the job.
foreign coach to me, but if you get fired, Southgate and get back one of the same recycled managers, it don't make sense to me.
They want to get Tuchel, man.
So
Or anything, man.
if them can get a foreign manager, then you always agree with the change. But me not really rate the English coach.
Saka play good today still, but I don't understand why Saka not kick today. Saka not kick today. Saka play good here fast. Saka should have French, man. Remember England?
Saka general man, and them in them skin too, because even the goal where them scored the first one.
Yeah, in penalty, the handicap. Man, make Saka tricky.
No, the first goal where them concede, I should say.
Oh, the foul, yeah, they want to say it was a foul.
Might be a foul because
The ref a pick and choose when you want to give a foul sometimes. Because
I just say, yeah.
the ref not see him ready still. The game look bigger than the ref. The ref nervous.
That my boy I say, so him can never ref one of them big game again. Because but it's weird because you assume say the ref these games are the best referees across the world, whatever country they come from. So we find it weird when you have so much issues with old referee. Even by as small as managing the games. Not saying make it perfect call every time, but even yesterday the game was just out of hand. Like at the top referee, we know say the real big referee them you get certain things that not allowed and they can't because I'm not getting enough. So we did not respect him. Yeah, so sometimes when you see some high profile referee in a lot of games, maybe that's the reason why, because them know say credit here and there.
The Portugal game today. What happened to Portugal?
Portugal look like Berlin in the last 20 minutes to me. I can't understand why. You just so good. Like
I don't think Monaco was that good. I mean, no, Monaco do them comfy. But Monaco was not
Yeah, man,
that good.
Morocco was that good.
no, well, I know Morocco lose them 3 starting defender. They have to come off. Them 2 starting forward come off. And even after that, still never I still never see Portugal win the game or come back.
No, one pass them really make, and as I say, is a older Ronaldo, younger Ronaldo, most likely score that. The ball pass a Bruno game, him actually keep a save it. That was only after about 20 minutes. That was it.
Because it's like a half chance, and it's like 25 minutes after man come on.
Yeah, so, man, it's like what to do much. Ramos get a header.
It was really easy. Ramos get a header in the dying moments. Eddie White, that was the best chance. Maybe after Ronaldo one. But they beat them at that for like 20-25 minutes. Just boot the ball in the box every minute. I mean, I said, why them not try? Come on, quality player. Leo, come off. Come on. Just go at the defender, them force them for tackle. Just do that. I'll never do it to me. Just go and take out and go at the player. They make them.
Morocco could have killed the game too, because when I tell man get, I don't know who
minutes before, I didn't even push back past keeper. Please send it. Because the keeper was like at 18 yards basically. Just fake him and push past him.
But they defend, brother. Them defend
good and defend deep. But this is where you have to play smart.
But with Bernardo Silva and Bruno, it's like you think you'll create more, like them player there.
Come on. And Leo, come on, Leo the pace, Leo can take on defenders. Team run past.
Well, I tell you, I can't say, let me see, take on two defenders, left them. And then
turn.
When the man turn, the two defenders.
That's space.
What Portugal do if you see how them pressure Morocco today in any single way?
But that's the match. Nico, everything are booting at the box like a bird.
Nah, man, Morocco confident, brother. But tell you some Morocco, all right.
No, all right. What is not? Give me a
different deep.
Morocco, all right. Morocco get the ball and play the ball out. The man them a freestyle. The man them a freestyle to the back. He brother. The man them just come.
Morocco knows say how them is a smaller team. I mean, understand the man them respect the other team. Man them are playing on them own zone and do what them supposed to do.
And me I try to say,
Portugal look come do nothing, brother. Man just lie down and take 1-0. Just the man them not do nothing.
Brother, the man them not believe say them is a smaller team. I tell you say the man them play. When I tell me see the man have ZH, the man have the flank. The man them can't stop. First of all, they can't stop. The man them on the flank there. Akeem and ZH, brother.
Yeah, but we
need
all right. First half, done 1-0. You understand?
Yeah.
Second half, it obviously then come out and them defend really deep. Them only get up and couple times.
Yeah, brother, the man them obvious know them confident. That's different. Portugal was disappointing, brother, on the next level. The quarter-final match in the World Cup to come play like that, how the man them play. No, sir.
I think Portugal kept on booting the ball in the box, and that's what Morocco wants. Just keep coming.
At the end of the day, again, it's like, you have another team out there where play on the other side. Sometimes it's true. Be able to them do enough of them team are doing the quad round of 16 and them look so. The other team them besides brother we are go and it hard sometimes, brother. Even yesterday Brazil game, and Brazil we are talking about Brazil not create much to a certain extent, but the man they make it hard for them.
No, but we think Brazil had chance in a bridge. Brazil had chance.
They get a couple chances before.
And them end up score, but where was Portugal going to score from today?
We never see coming.
From nobody, especially the midfield, you know, I see nothing from the midfield, you know.
Because but just tell you why the reason why. They never panic mode and going out too early, but they started to boot the ball in the box. And
one time that's where the basketball they were playing, told man they give back the ball to Morocco.
You get what I mean? I think if them Bernardo Silva we can take on 2-3 players. I mean, we see Bernardo Silva every week up with Man City. You get what I mean? Bruno Fernandes have the energy, he can whip them in properly. He can take great shots. Leo come on the wing, come give some when the young youth from Atletico Madrid, they play the whole game, you know. All they need for the two dribblers up on the wing.
You know,
keep on taking on the wing back, unless they're not good enough.
See the black player from AC Milan, come on.
Yeah, him come
on. People actually run out the ideas, you know. You see that man come on, you know, when they need a game changer, you know, because there were games, you know. Remember, I said the man is not a starter, you know. The third game, you know. The third game that where them rest the starting side.
If you start, I'm still never start.
Cristiano starting that side. You know. The man has not been given a chance. None at all, you know. So to see him come on today, you know, the coach seems like he run out of ideas, you know.
I mean, the options they may have.
Yeah, I have to work with it. I mean,
work with them
but I don't.
But the man has been there. He has not given the man a chance. So what happened today?
Yep. I think him come on only per game, but as I say, him does do enough. Him does play because I think he played his hand in the round of 16 with Ramos. Him come on like a trick.
Him come on go what time? 88 minutes. Law come on that man.
I said the coach. I think he did what he play my hand. The hand where him have the idea where him have him play it in a round of 16. Him start Ramos. Him score a trick.
Yeah.
Again,
no, when I said basically when I said the youth to start that match, you know, when I pick out a match, but I'm saying
no, but I say that in the option they have, because I say options they have. That's an option, and in a day and night him just have two on the offensive player where him up on the bench.
No, he have other options that he pick over the youth the other times. So what you mean? But that's what I'm saying. It seems like them run out of ideas today.
But
Because
brother, all of the option they have there on the field. That me I try to tell you.
No, sir.
That's why I say
No,
this is good ideas. But watch now. Watch out. All right. We look on it. Asia. Morocco different deep and different good. We're not taking credit for Morocco, you know. Right now, Morocco. Look at them. You have to be weird at them and probably come surprised in the body. But what we are saying is we are speak on the quality of Portugal.
How much save the keeper make today? Morocco keeper.
And what I saw, especially too early, was Portugal just started to boot the ball in the box. I mean, Morocco don't tell you what they're going to play. We have to sit back and you better try break us down. Fine, right? But we have Brendan Silva technical ability, Bruno Fernandes technical ability. They have the youth who scored the 3 goals in. They have Felix technical ability. You have a lot of technical players. So the players who are going to make difference for you, the only man really make a difference in that team was Cristiano Ronaldo command. So because I end up on the field where everything give on a boat up in the box. But the players who have been a make difference for you, they are technical players. We never see the technical approach in
from the man name, brother.
You get what I mean? Why never put Leo wide and Felix wide and tell them, so, hey, what you do? Go at the defenders, double them and go at them, because yes, so we're ready to counter attack, but you're losing and you end up lose 1 love. I bet you lose 2 love, which you should have. But we just never see enough. Me never see enough generally from Portugal and the quality we them have and what I expect of them. Brazil and others say me and you say Neymar, we see him did that try. We never get enough from Vinicius Jr. We never get enough from Rafinha. So that was a result of why them takes time to score. Curta did play well, but we still never get enough from the wide players from Brazil. When we see that today, we just never see how Portugal will score unless them get on the cross. But in the second half, 45 minutes, 1 love down. We never get enough from the technical players them and how them approach the game. And me put the blame on the coach, because I used to set up all the teams supposed to play. And Mr. Bala go in the ear too much in the box. Like say 1 man alone can't.
The 2 big team them, the Portugal and Brazil. No man, the man disappointing, brother. But for quarterfinals, no, well, at least Brazil will score. And we say Brazil will play against Croatia. But the way them allow the man to take back the game from them.
Yeah, that was.
You don't expect that. I was shocked. Especially as a favorites. But then Portugal come play to the bad man. No, sir.
Yeah, we all love the story of the Morocco and what them achieve and what them play. And don't get me wrong, when I discredit how Morocco play, we just never get enough from Portugal as a team with so much quality going forward.
It's not Argentina beat a Portugal 1-0 just like that, you know? The man them literally not offer nothing against a Morocco. We're glad Morocco win.
I remember, I know. I'm saying Morocco lose them best centre backs and one of them starting wing backs. So the players them were playing at they are different today. In the second half, when Portugal need a goal, was the bench players. The depleted Moroccan team. It was a depleted Moroccan team. So to me, we never get enough from Portugal in the second half, specifically. You know what I mean? First half, you probably look comfortable. Yes, all right. You know, we just go on easy and feel out the game. But you don't want love half time, you come on second half. We never see enough. We never get enough. I'm going to look on the stats quickly. I think me get to know from quality of the Portuguese team. You know what I mean?
And then them have a problem with the three. I mean, you can question it before the game start, but
What
when them say, "Oh, the three coach from Argentina," anybody would have questioned it still. Any fan on the Portugal, you'd have say, "Oh, why three ref from officials from Argentina?" But at the end of the day, there's no way you can watch that game, and then complain about the referee.
But Nico, me feel listen, but the same thing me matter about Netherlands and the Argentina game. People, when they don't have nothing for use for justify a result, them keep reaching for unnecessary things. Because all right, I don't know Portugal and Argentina as a rival, but maybe they might put the Ronaldo Messi in,
Ronaldo and Messi, yeah.
right? So obviously somebody will come up with a narrative there. I think about Ronaldo and Messi and not Portugal and Argentina. So by that alone, just make me interested in the conversation. But all right, let's give them benefit of the doubt. Why Argentina referee? First thing, a referee team is always all of them is always from the same nation. That way the communication is fluent and better. So if you have a Spanish referee, the assistant them will always be Spanish. So once it's Argentine referee, all of them has to be Argentine. That's how the referee team is always set up. If they never know that, no, always the case. Unless if the team has a problem with somebody TV load. If the team had a problem with Argentine referee referee the game, it shouldn't reach a point where the referee is actually refereeing the game before they acknowledge that. So obviously, the Portugal team and all of them never have a problem with it. Somebody TV load. So people just are reach for some unnecessary things to justify results. It's and if Pepper really said that, come see them, never really read it. If Pepper really said that, him should have put the ball never kind of get a chance.
Pepe, my boy kiss Pepe head when Pepe back for the ball, man.
Yo, thanks, my boy.
Man, kiss Pepe head. Morocco, hey. Morocco, the man did not take nothing from nobody. Man, give Portugal their respect, but when I say, you know what?
Yeah.
Defend play.
Defend. Can you second half? Honestly, even though Morocco them break away a couple times and could have scored at least 1 or 2 times, especially the one where Mancha pass keeper and tap it in.
Yeah, me know why kick back, but that's what me I tell you say. So they can sit them Morocco.
Them never go forward. Then the second half, specifically, I'm speaking. Them come out of the camp out, and if them do get a little break,
they text me from.
But them come on the TV, mute Nico when
German text me too.
yeah, Nico when they not mute. Lord. Yeah, so Morocco come out for camp out in the second half. Just camp out in the top of them box and say, yo, no, I'm gonna try to score today because we are Portugal we have. You get what I mean? I mean, no, it's difficult for a lot of teams to break down that. But I had Portugal as one of the best attacking team in the World Cup. And I expected more from them. You know?
I mean, I one game alone they show that, you know.
And you know, the reality that a good point age. You know, the reality that Asia. I one game on that Brazil show. I one game on that
Spain show.
Netherlands show. And I think them when you see blue over the team, them only France really keep it consistent. Them eventually drop out. You get what I mean? Them don't really show it consistently. But when we speak of the quality, I talk about the name. I know.
Yeah, I know what's her name. Yeah.
When you look on it, you know what the difference with Croatia and Brazil yesterday? Respect. Brazil kind of seem like them no respect them opponent, them are them.
I said it
I just think Croatia does better. Croatia does to me. Croatia does do what them do normally. I've been
that way I say.
So, brother, when they been ask themselves, you know, been from the groups there, Mr. Stan, go around with that side. Because them just, brother, them
no, nobody can ramp with Croatia. People watch football, understand and know that.
Them just, no matter what thing you say, I go on that game, no matter how, sometimes you see the things in them last, brother. Sometimes they can't get a foot in a game.
But you can't take no team like that because a team who just did it with you through the whole match, 0-0 now. Them just want to defend and wait to get one chance. We're seeing smaller teams.
Football.
Even the same Morocco today. Morocco just wanted one chance.
And after that, them say that
them created a number of chances because even
eventually they will get chances because Portugal have to try to win the match. Portugal have to
before the goal because you see and as him get all the ball for bucking and jumping brother. First of all, a boy clear open right now, he got the goal in there and him bought the ball side. But you get him chances to that him put one well. Just brother, the man them just decides them not because them not really Them respect you play the team and they but no fear never in a man them brother.
That is what I said about earlier. You can see them not a fear in them.
Fear them never fear them brother. I tell you so when I tell the man them just them Bruno them a press, Portugal a press and the man them literally a bounce on the ball through them brother. The man them not one of them fear me. And if them do even better in the final third, them score more. You know. Bruno them kick some ball from here and
I feel like if Elnazar is still up on the field, he would have scored again. But maybe too, you want the fresh legs to do the pressing and do the tackling. You understand?
You know, but let's see if they can keep it up with that front and
Brazil learn from this still.
Brazil, boy.
Brazil learn. Brazil like a play and see when they play until then.
One bag of dance and them. No man, me never remember fat man them are going. So fat man them respect you and come kill you. You get team to kill you, come play. You're the favorites. You're supposed to lose in the finals, brother. The Brazil squad there, as good as Croatia, we know Croatia is, and Salis, I love when them a play centre back in a brother.
Brazil a team that at least made the finals. That's how me see it.
Brother man, as good as Croatia turn up yesterday and do what them for do. The Brazil team yesterday not supposed to lose like
If Brazil beat Croatia and beat Argentina and go to the finals, it didn't be no surprise to me. I'm really making no nice about it because of the team with the man them have, bro. Team with the man them have.
One Brazil people in Jamaica saying, brother.
No, and we are going to want Brazil out because you see me that thing when you look on the fact and look on the side, the Brazil carry the World Cup, brother, from keeper go right. The man them have two teams. We can play, we can split and have two teams at the World Cup, we can make it through the group stage.
Yeah.
But there's no way you're supposed to be able to.
I did think about it though, because when they did make a change, they lost to a Cameroon team, you know. So we are looking at the quality of the
no, watch this no man, watch this no man. When you reshuffle a team, anything happen, brother. When the man reshuffle the whole squad,
you one half thing. If
you can't do that. And like the man them don't win and comfortable going through. Because Brazil never play that game there with no urge to win that.
I think consistently them never did that look like the team. But I just run a 16 make the bag make the ladder nice.
Nice, yeah. We've been speaking about it. Say them.
What me say? Remember say Spain lose their last match, you know. Portugal lose their last match. You know. Every single one of those teams rotated the squad without any care of winning in the match. If it's drop out.
All right, let me tell you. The thing is, the Brazil team as a team, realistically, is a finalist team. That right?
Brazil is supposed to lose to Croatia yesterday.
We were seeing signs of them.
Yeah, remember me tell you, say, the only thing can beat them a complacency, and that can beat them yesterday.
And the Switzerland match, them take long to come out of the blocks. And let's say when they win around 16, we are wonder if is the real Brazil back up again.
No, that was Korea. That was Korea. Anybody should know say that was just Korea, and we expect a tough game from Croatia.
You have a beat away front here, so them come and them show the quality against Korea. Them never have played that good. Them could have still come out of the box slow and score second half. We don't know. But as people get happy because of the result, fine.
They handicap Brazil at them. What can is them there?
And come back in the quarterfinals and then we know what to expect. Because me at that game they go all the way to at least extra time and then penalty. That's what we have in my mind long time. So Croatia go hold them. So we know what to expect, especially based on how them play against Swiss and Serbia. If Swiss and Serbia could have hold them like that, me know Croatia had the quality to hold them. But that's no excuse for me same way. Me expect a lot more from them in the tournament generally. So not just speaking about the match of them lose, them just never up to par as with the team.
Brother, the man them no sir, them comparing to the general level, we see the general them do it. No sir, man.
The Vinicius Junior me I look for in a tournament.
Yeah,
me not see him. You get what I mean?
Yesterday, when you play yesterday, most of I say.
Yeah, the team with them assemble.
The occasion I can get to everybody yesterday still because not Allison make one. Allison is supposed to just dive out. The man yesterday, Allison.
Is a deflection can beat him still
No,
now?
they not at the goal. With the penalty, them when them go, the Croatian keeper more confident than Alice yesterday.
Yeah, you know, the Croatia keeper. I don't even see him, everybody at cheer the man as a walk off or as a walk. Like,
No, because them do it already, brother. Like,
let
the man
the
them play
man say,
for
or for the next one, or for the next one.
the man them play for a penalty and get a penalty, you know. The man them play for a penalty. That's what them that play for, you know. Can't get a penalty, you know. The man them now run up and down with Brazil, you know. Now they penalty to the, you know. You know, they penalty back and running back and forth. We have they put that penalty go kick up, go fight. And that the man them do. The man, because the man them slow down the game. When I tell the man them to go and go forward, the man them take the ball and bounce it run. Bam,
Yeah, man, pass it
Yeah,
through.
the score where Brazil score, Brazil allowed back Croatia into the game.
If one at the ball at Brazil, nobody want the ball again.
Why Brazil start sit back? We don't know Brazil as a team for sit back. Brazil don't even have the players them to sit back.
But if you check the goal score on them, you not see them sit back, you know. Them win a free kick and give it the ball. And man was counter same time.
The man get that chew.
Man
The
keep
man
on
get that
the
chew.
ball.
The chew get to me. I say, oh, is that chew? The man just man chew the ball, give him a correction.
Neymar get the ball on a break and Neymar and turn back. And then kick the ball for chew. I mean, I say, so what Neymar does do a while ago? Because
the man does look nonchalant with the ball.
Yeah, you see them two man there? Marquinhos and Neymar.
Yeah, the man tell themselves they win the game already. Me I say, what the man do? What want you so? Nobody know try to carry the ball, got a line go hold it. Nothing.
Argentina come in, Argentina does decide say, we don't know how they match all that match on this and that should do it for them for the money. You need to not chat to me Nico still, you know. I want thing in Argentina play me not but if you call me hang up in a brother.
Yo, I love we can't believe what the man pass the ball and end it. I could have
Yeah, the
crazy.
second goal. Man, say, what this? Okay, let me keep on. I mean, I'm glad the man score still because the match nice, you know. But me I say,
Yo, Nico, me there as a shock. Me can't. The man pass the ball.
Yo, Messi could have disappeared. You see the Messi disappear when the goal score.
Everybody.
I mean, yes, what kind of cross is this?
Me say, me couldn't believe. Me I said, what? Me I said, no, this came to Brazil, this man, and Argentina see that and come here, so commit that to them too. Me say, me couldn't believe, brother. At the craziest free kick me ever
seen. Portugal I tried to the Portugal tried
about 17 times. Portugal get the ball in my side. I said, do keep on the box, man.
Portugal tried to I said, we did laugh and I say, we tell Sally, I say, oh brother, you know, see if the man them try this 100 times. And 99 times it not gonna work. And the one time that it work. I would say Portugal I tried to Mr. Brother, Portugal in 99, you know, it not go.
Brother, I think the man them gonna do something for themselves.
A waste of football.
Yo, the man them play 85 minutes. The man play 85 minutes, right? Man them there, you know. And when the thing reach about 85 minutes, I see the man them a run with urgency, man, I shut down the place, go fit me. I say, so wait. And now no one try put urgency now in the ball game.
Yeah.
Yeah, man ain't disappointing. Bad, man.
When you go, you think that we conspiracy match up, you know?
Yeah, right, true.
Yo, I that me said, remember me tell you today, say, oh, Nico conspiracy ball up in that.
But Brazil, the Raz, and Portugal, boy, I alone we can't believe.
No, but if you look on how the man then lose, brother, nobody can expect that.
Rough.
So the thing that a good
You still can't get Mbappe in the Messi final though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still there. Return at the last quarterfinal.
And the worst, because he World Cup is a Croatia Morocco final though, guys.
Somebody did share that today, you know? Somebody shared that today before
That can't happen, see, that can't happen. That can't Messi not hello that can't, brother.
you can't see it. You're on
Yeah, look if I Messi the inside for real, man. If I Messi Ryan throw the ball for my boy foot me and say, yo, something wrong with them. Something wrong with them, man.
But you know, so we got a World Cup go still, you know, because we got a certain team lose. Because from before the competition start, a lot of Brazilians and Portuguese fans start showing say the World Cup set in favor of Argentina. I mean, want to hold them stay from October and September and see that. So what me want to know is if Brazil was part of that rig there, and if Portugal was part of the rig.
Yeah, and I see them disappointing man them. Right now, Qatar want ban the whole of yo. Probably one of them playing like a broke down, you know what?
And them lose.
One of them playing like a broke down.
If the same KJ come in Asia, the man say your team, FIFA, it look like it's set for your team. It's a lot before World Cup started. I mean, I say, brother, you know, say once someone bring an argument to me, but I want to listen to them because you come by the conclusion. So more if England is a part of that, because England have the opportunity to go to finals and see them lose today. So more if them know that part of the conspiracy.
Probably not have England for going away, brother.
They have England to go to the finals still.
The man don't even want to score an open play goal.
Me state my reason why I feel so still. I just feel like the team consistently never play what them supposed to play. Two of them tried, a little bit too late. She didn't have to get 2 penalty basically. And man kick them penalty. Boy, rough. You kick up. Yo, you can't sleep tonight. That's all I know.
But Kane still, yeah, that's a Kane a waste of time, man. Because that's how I'm gonna rate some of them ball. You score 100 million goal, right? But when it comes down to the nitty gritty now, the nitty gritty time where you're supposed to go so stand up and lead your team with them goal there. But we can't find no goal from you. If in the England, if in the England, right? If they score them 2 goals, they probably against Crystal Palace and draw the match and run and dive on him knees if he jump and do the one finger or something there.
Maybe the record like Wembley when I score too.
Then if you need what?
It's much you play at Wembley.
Yeah. Kick it like that and run up and down. Then go against Italy where the match reach.
But him do normally do in a normal show in a group stage.
Oh,
the man scores still not generally not that I'm sure no. The penalty man, you know.
Kane a joker, man. The man gonna retire in whole career without a trophy. And 10 million goal. Oh, you add up that. So we score all of them goal for?
Kane for left. That's
right. Oh, you find time score all of them goal there.
2 seasons ago, Kane should have left that. Kane, me write down for Kane already in analysis, you know. All Kane needed to do is go to Manchester United.
Yeah, him need for left, but at the end of the day, sir, when you look on it,
you want to we make that now win. It's gonna give him a bigger name.
The man have 200 man. Him not soon him probably soon the leading goal scorer for the Premier League. When you are scoring so much goal for and can't win no trophy.
Something like that 4th or 3rd there. I think he might beat it too.
When you are scoring so much goal for you can't win nothing.
As the man have scored play where you mean when he scores so much goal.
You know the man have about how much goal then boot him up.
All Kane need to do is go to Manchester United. That's what the man should have done a long time.
Man, they are waste of time, bro. That's why we can't trust somebody.
Nico, back up page me yesterday about Messi and ball. And I said, brother, come on, what's up about this?
Yeah, Messi and ball should get care of this. Yeah, some of them there are some silly things too, brother.
Yeah, you couldn't need to go through that again. We know what's the man get fever, brother. Boy, we are go through anyway. So I'm gonna say this now because we are to Manchester United now. All Kane plug on Man U. You know, Man U, you know what? It's easier for that trophy.
Easier. Because man, I'm going to buy players around him and put it. I mean,
you're going to buy good players play around you. And 2, man, you get favors. It's a big sign.
The club name alone.
Yes. So, you don't have the goals them. So, if you got money go win 1 and 2 cup, there's nobody can question your credibility and say, yo, man, you make a win. You show your quality already, bro.
You've been a scoreboard. People know you as a goal scorer.
Yeah, they know you already. You have much a 3rd or 4th now the leading.
The man going to retire like Gerrard Torati. Best player, best central in the Premier League.
Because they are Man City before Haaland got it. No, not Haaland, they are Man City. Man U does go Man U. Simple. You know who should have go Man U too? Because Man U is a club where I think them just need a personality there where actually makes sense right now. We're not old.
Look up to right.
Then buy the wrong person can go come back to Man U. Man doesn't need to buy either Kane or Neymar.
Eh?
Or Neymar. If
Neymar not an uncle, brother. The man not an uncle. Where only Neymar go play in the Premier League without uncle. You must be mad. Neymar stay in there, man. But man better don't left PSG. No? He must have go back to Brazil. He must have go back to Brazil.
I think
if
you should have 2 seasons or 3 seasons at PSG and go Manchester United. Manchester United need a personality in the club to build the club around. And
Neymar not an uncle.
We don't know. Maybe you never know. Sometimes you go change the club and you get a new physio for work by you. So just like Arsenal players.
He's not gonna survive in the Premier League.
Man, know who will help him. The man need more. The man need a new foot. Man need 2 new foot.
Asia. Let me say it again. When you go to Manchester United, you get favors. That's a
yeah, you know, all right. You see, that's why certain players, you know, when you see all a man start in a side and the side a win, but him not provide nothing. But the man just there a start and him a play. He never injured yet. The side a win. Love that man make him play. You go so boom and you go and buy a ball and now you say, wow, the ball you always a score. But guess what? This man always injured as well. So you see when you go so boom now and need him not there if you make up the 11. Him not there if you make up the best 11.
Yeah, but the thing is some people them confident that them can keep them. All right, for example, Van Persie injury every season at Arsenal, and he played one season and did fit for the most part and score and did score the most goals. Next season, man, you buy him next season and he go on and win title. And you never worry about if you're injured again. Them just buy him.
Well, that's true to still. I mean, then you just need a missing piece and then missing piece. So you probably just need 15 goals or so. But it's a man, hey, that's why even a man, I take money over enough player, brother. Because you know at the end of the day, the man they're always a dead.
And more the quality too for back it. So I just feel like Kane should have just take a big move long time. No, he might try to be a hero, and as I say, I got done with 1 million and 1 goal and nothing for put with it.
For sure.
They will go and yard him, tell him son, and look nothing up on the wall.
No man, he might have a couple golden.
But Alan Shearer them do the same thing to still. Alan Shearer them not only for goal, them not much trophy.
Alan Shearer win the league with Blackburn, brother.
But you know what? Come repeat to our next man do. Just see man just start what Gerrard got. Gerrard won Champions League, but didn't win the league.
Gerrard, the man of Gerrard is it argumentative when I state it as a fact. When I say the man of Gerrard as the best central or one of the best central for playing at the Premier League, you cannot pick a Premier League 11 and nobody left out Gerrard. But the man have a Premier League.
Because a performance is not necessarily lifting a trophy.
God go with him, you know, because I mean, I argue with nobody about Premier League and Gerrard no more. When I'm unretired now, they say done for me. You know. If we win. And he have to hold some of the blame because the man are the captain for how much years, right? How much time that team they come second with him in.
I mean, look at the team them when play when they compete against. Sometimes I don't think Liverpool were. Yes, them all right, and that's why I mean certain times when I really accept certain criticism of certain players because a knockout competition is different from a league. You get what I mean? As we say, Morocco today, them just come and then just know say them find a goal and second half them then really interested for score next one. We'll just see out the game and win 1-0 if we can do that. If we get a chance on the counter, we'll try to take it. But yeah, 19 we're gonna be on the ball for the most part and defend. Knockout competition is different from league. So when we see Liverpool win Champions League and we say, hey, yes, them great. It take a lot more to me if we win the league than win Champions League.
Yeah, but look on his position with Gerrard win the league them, you know.
When lose them in the like when it well, the one them slip against Chelsea, I mean
even the 109. Look on the team where we have 009, brother.
I still don't think Liverpool between 2003 to 2000 to since when name since when the coach come, I don't think Liverpool ever have a top 2 side in the league. That's it.
09 name the only side 3 teams that are 09 now. We were in that pack 09 man with Fernando Torres, Gerrard behind him, Gerrard at him peak, Xavi behind Gerrard, Mascherano.
Yeah, all right. It's a pick out at least 1 or 2 seasons.
The Pepper Reina, but the season there where we're going to say woman cemented. The man them should have carried home that league, especially with Gerrard that lead the team and Torres up in the head.
The probability of you winning the league with the top 3, top 4 best team.
Remember?
Slim same way, you know, it's not like
you know who the man them by that season there too? When the Keane boy, when first name, the Keane from Tottenham Hotspur.
Robbie Keane.
The man, them have Robbie Keane 09 too, you know, brother. I feel like what and then say back the man January. The man not even serious for win back the league, to win the league. The man they sell back in January, back in September. You know?
With Chelsea, you see with Chelsea in them time they're coming up from the 05 right through the players them with Chelsea them have showed them time. The players of Manchester United have showed them time there. It's never easy to beat them, bro. That's the reality, bro.
But how much points you lose the league by to Man U 09? 1 or 2 points again, you know. Gerrard for the better, man. So that's why I mean, but when they come down to quality still, top man.
But quality show you who better.
The man have everything.
Yeah, so if somebody will tell me who better, then I'm going to tell you who
no,
better.
No, I'm not going to really argue
you want them who achieve more than, okay, you can say what you want to say, but It depends on what we are talking about. You are talking about who is the better player in them prime or who achieve more or who them like what is great thing and say great have to do with the way you win and all that.
Well, yeah, that's a true to say. So, but when you look on it, it's kind of hard to see a left out some player, and that's just the truth for me. When you look when you got left out a man who win the Premier League, just because our next man play the league and not win it, to say,
Yeah, but play and not win it. The man performance, brother. Remember, say winning is a team sport, and it's not only by your performance. It's by
that's a truth to say. But
26 man in
at
a
the end of
squad.
the day, with Jerry, I kind when him retire, I feel that disappointment there still. You see how your captain the side so long, and as the leader of the team, how the team look up to you, how much you do, brother. You should have done a little bit more, especially if you all come slick. So, no, sir. Sometimes I wonder if it's a plan thing. Sometimes I wonder if players sacrifice certain things. You know, like when they gonna start, they have a plan when them go to boom and them go somewhere and man them say, you know, say you want to lift your career, but in order to lift your career, eventually this I forgotten or you're not gonna win this or that. Sometimes that's something I wonder if that happened to the dog, you know, him did that make a choice.
When you look on it, as good as this, Liverpool team is were performing the last four season, 4 or 5 season. I don't think if we never get to him name the coach name,
Go,
the coach name. If we never get him
yeah,
in, we won't win the league. You know?
I wouldn't win the league, and it's still kind of disappointing, you know, because
A lot more than the player, bro.
it's still disappointing. You know? One league out, the man them for win at least 2 league, you know. Oh, you lose 2 league by 1 point. Me not get that, brother, with the quality of the coach, the quality of the squad, where you have the same man there. Oh, you lose the league twice by two, by 1 point.
Which one of them do City run him down? One of them City run him down, you know. One of them are City the actually run him down. They charge all over much in the middle of the season and get it.
That's
But
expecting this.
that's why I try to tell you, say, we find it difficult to blame players. Because me, you know why it's so easy for City win the league now? The players with them have a core of players with the coach, and that core of players them pick and take out and put in. Winners are different from just good players, you know. When you win and you get used to winning, you know, you just know how to get over the line. And the core of players then just keep on adding a one and two to the puzzle for continue the success. That's why I say, Liverpool at that time, yes, they did have a quality in the 09, which made them should have challenged. They did challenge, but the Liverpool and the Man U and how the core players them have already know how to get the job done. It was much easier for them to just put in a one and two here and there if you continue the success. So for you break that chain, right? Remember, the City have to break the chain, you know, and then implement themselves another cycle, you know, and get the players winning, and the coaches where can get the job done too, and eventually them start to success consistently. No money out of that, you know, money are gonna find it difficult to win the league, you know. Money finish second with you, but money are gonna find it difficult to win by the league because right now it's the City team and Liverpool half the season, but and the Liverpool team, they have found a core of players that just know how to win. And it has got to be between them. It has been between them for a couple of years. Well, no. So that's why me never really have me never really blame Gerrard or blame even Liverpool because them just never in other state there to compete to me with the Chelsea and Manchester United at this time for win the league, as I say. I see winning the league completely different from winning a knockout competition like a Champions League. It's way different. You see me I say? You need the top players fair play every game, not just to fight 7 games or 10 games and say, yes, we get the job done. So you can, for next 2, 3 weeks, you don't have to play up on a top level because it's not Champions League. We just feel like Liverpool just wasn't, them never have them players they will win consistently and have it in them for continue. Like Liverpool and Chelsea and Man U were the two teams at that time that were dominating until City break the chain. And now after they break the chain, now them and Chelsea was the team and now Liverpool and them. So I think at the core players and Liverpool with them core players, and that's why them could have get the success and finish your close to City anyway and compete in City. You know, say give Arsenal are going nowhere near and other teams are going nowhere close. That Chelsea win the Champions League last year, but where are they in the league really? Have they been challenging? No, or has Liverpool a challenge for the league? So to me, I feel like Liverpool winning the Champions League in that time, it kind of made them seem like they were right there with Man U and Chelsea, and they weren't. You get what I mean? Man U and Chelsea, especially Mourinho and Chelsea, were way ahead of them. So that's just how me feels still. Cameroon couldn't complain. All right, as good as certain Arsenal players were, and Arsenal finished second or 16. Yeah. Me couldn't say yo me of course you should have beat what them name Leicester City, because the team never really equipped to win the league. To me, if them do it, to me them will overachieve. Like right now, to me them will overachieve. Right? Yes, them can win it, but Moon argue if them don't win it, they might compete with a team that has done it before and still have the players they have been do it. So that to me, it kind of harsh on the players. Yes, you feel like them have the quality to get it done, but winning is not just quality. We see that here. It takes a lot more. You get me? I say?
The team they should have won all night. And that team they actually not win the trophy. That team they between with Kite and the whole of them. Them not win the trophy. Not one trophy and them go more than one finals.
They're an exciting team to watch though.
Yeah, we don't win the trophy. We don't win the trophy.
With the Javi Alonso and I belly, yeah, it was an exciting team to watch.
We don't win the trophy with Mascherano.
Oh, we can tell is that if put Gerrard on this team, we don't have no and this coach.
You can't say retire too early, too greedy, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So hold on 1 second more.
Yeah, want it rough. But anyway, we'll jump off now. We'll probably do a stream tomorrow or pre-recorded. Long time do a pre-recorded video. Probably a preview of the semi-finals tomorrow and see. Maybe I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, man, bless up. Thank you guys for passing through. Please hit the like button before you go. And yeah, so today 2 more teams booked their spot in the semi-final of the FIFA World Cup. Morocco shocked Portugal to book their place, first African team into the semi-final of the FIFA World Cup, and France beat England 2-1 to set up a matchup between themselves and Morocco in the other semi-finals that were completed yesterday. Netherlands, they lost to Argentina, and Croatia beat Brazil on penalties. So both Croatia and Argentina will play on Tuesday. France and Morocco will play on Wednesday. So we will preview those 2 games tomorrow in depth and prediction as well. Yeah. So thank you guys once more. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. Enough love.